Hey guys, JC Smith here. I've got it all pressure washed, it's all painted. I got a few spots to touch up here and there. I've been putting on kind of heavy, and it's so hot today that it's drying really fast. So, which, you know, if this was body work, like, you know, doors or fenders or hoods or something, it'd be a big deal, but this isn't. You know, I just want the paint on there protected. It's going to dry, it's going to hold it. So I use my pressure washer. Use the heat, turn the heat on. I can't remember what temperature I turn it on, but anyways, where we're at the shop, we have a shallow well. It doesn't hold a lot of water, so when I pressure wash, I take our IBC tote into town, and I get city water, and I fill that thing, and then I use this. You see that green pump right there? That's a little 110 well pump, shallow well pump with a pressure tank on it. So we use that. If you follow the black pipe, I just stick out about 20 feet in the air, and you know, it helps with the gravity flow, and then this boosts it up, and then we got plenty. It works pretty well. So anyways, we got the frames just about done. Got a few places to touch up. We got the axle all done in self-etching primer. I'm taking a break here. It's kind of hot. This paint's drying very, very fast. But thought I'd take a break and show you what it looks like, all primed up and cleaned up. Mostly because it looked so rough before, and it's just amazing what a little pressure washing will do in some paint. So I'm gonna take a break here and get some paint, and I'll get right back after this. And like I said, the frame turned out pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Happy enough that we'll be setting the engine back in it soon. I'll probably let it sit and dry for a couple days, make sure it's good and dry. But oh, the other thing, I have the top done, but not the bottom. So once I touch up a few places, I'll take the grate all and I'll lift the whole entire thing up, and I'll stand underneath it and I'll hit all the places I need to hit. So I want to get the underside of the frame rail, you know, down this line on the other underside really good. So I'll show you what I mean when I get there. Okay guys, all done. The axle's all cleaned up, it's all painted. I think I'll probably have a little more touch up once I lift the chain up, but everything turned out well. Pretty happy with the results. So Monday I'll be ready to put it back together. Looking pretty good, pretty sharp. I guess it's actually looking like what it should look like, I guess is a better way to say it. So, alright guys, catch you on the next one. Okay guys, that's the last coat. Got some runs in it, but that's okay. I don't have a problem with that at all. I'm gonna look it over again before we start putting it together, but it turned out pretty well. I'm pretty happy. Turned out pretty good. It's back to where it should be and what it should look like for a truck with these miles. So the front axle turned out really good. All that bit of surface rust that was on it, I don't know if you guys remember from the first or second video, but I mean, it was kind of rough looking. And let's see, I'll spin this out. Got it down in the U-joints too. Got all that painted real good, the backsplashes, everything, so that should look good for a long time. So I'll look over it again before we put it all back together, but for all intents and purposes, I believe this one is at least this part of the project, you know, getting the frame done and painted over. So next I'm probably gonna excuse me, I'm gonna pressure wash the engine transmission just from sitting. But I gotta tape it up real good, you know, close up the intake and all that stuff. But there you go, there's our update. It's the end of the day, Saturday. I'm whooped. Pressure washer kicked my butt today. I think that thing's 4,000 psi, and when you squeeze the trigger on that, you better be hanging on. It's definitely got some power. I got one spot here, this kind of bugs me. I don't know if this will show up in the camera, but I shook the can up really good, and it still came out flat, so I'm gonna have to touch that up. But other than that, I'm pretty happy. So hopefully the next one will be sticking the front axle back underneath it, get all the springs in, the shocks, the steering, all that crap. And if I don't have parts for the F450 V10 engine, we will put the 6.7 back in this, or you know what I should do is I should just set it aside, and I should bring the cab truck, the donor truck, down and start peeling the cab off, because that would be as soon as I get that engine and transmission set back in this frame, I don't want it sitting out in the weather or covered where it could get, you know, the cover could blow off or something like that. So I may just bring the parts one down we're taking the cab off of, bring it down and get it off. That's probably what we'll do next. As soon as I can get, like I said, I got some touch-up paint to do. I'm gonna let this dry. I'll probably get it tomorrow, and then Monday I want to be putting that axle back underneath it, and then, like I said, I think we'll just move this out of the way and get the parts one down, get the cab off, get it ready to go. And once we have the cab off, we'll go ahead and set that motor, transmission, transfer case back in, get it all hooked up, and then set the body back on. So that's it for now. Like, comment, subscribe. If you like it, give me a thumbs up. I appreciate that. And we'll see you on the next one. Thanks.